Okay, so we should be live. We'll probably be live in a second. Hey guys, welcome to the live stream. Um, Beaming out to you. I'm just going to YouTube as well as Facebook, so um, you guys will either see this live or see this later. So in this live stream, I'm going to talk about some the market, some meme coins, and also now this is coming out of the wash that uh, there's like this influencer, and he's just well, let's just say he's like scamming his followers. All right. So I'll talk about that. Um, so stick. This is juicy stuff. This is the thing with everything that is online, right? You can't. If you're gonna do shady shit, you'll always be someone is gonna find you out. Someone because you think you're smarter than the rest of the internet, but you're not. So when you do shady shit, you will get found out. So I'll talk about that in a second. And going back to what I said, you should not just religiously follow and be a fanboy of any influencer or anyone in the market, right? You always should take everything with a grain of salt and always get multiple sources to back up what these people say. Otherwise, you're just going to be manipulated. And you're going to become exit liquidity. It's exactly what's happened with this so-called influencer, but now he's exposed. Yeah, not good, guys. Not good at all. So let's just go quickly to have a look at the market here on BTC. Actually, you can just tell I just woke up, but I wanted to get this live stream out. It's still BTC is 61, so it's still down 1.9% in 24 hours. So this is everyone talks about BTC because this is the end game here, and this dictates everything else. Everything is measured against BTC. I mean, it's measured in fiat dollars, but so to get like an understanding or a price, but everything is against the BTC. Like BTC is the gold standard, and when BTC goes up, everything goes up. When BTC goes down, everything drops, and you can see all the meme coins are getting smashed at the moment. So yeah, probably a good time to be buying more BTC because this is not going to last forever, and we're going to start shooting up to 70k soon. But we've got to ride this out. This may take a couple of weeks, could take a month, it could just take a couple of days. It just doesn't. It just depends. How much people buy BTC. That's the only thing that's going to influence it. When people start rushing in and buying BTC and sell their tether, and then that goes back up, right? So, good time to accumulate because everything's cheap and you make your money when you buy. Okay, so that's it's just red day today. Okay, so it's a good opportunity to buy. So yeah, don't look at these as bad days. Just look at them as buying opportunities. So let's just go into Gummy quickly. Gummy also launched on another exchange. This one is HTX, not a major exchange, but nevertheless, probably a tier 3. I don't know the volumes going into this, but I imagine that I imagine that there would be some volume, but not a massive volume. But still, it's these multiple exchanges that all accumulate, right? Multiple small exchanges, they all add up, right? They might only do small volume, but you add one, you add another, you add another, you add another, and then it all builds, it all adds up. So good to see Gummy on another exchange. It's good to see that they're still, this is the end game here. This is like you've got to get on centralized exchanges because you've got to get access to those people that sit on these exchanges. Hundreds and thousands of traders sit on Binance, waiting for some new opportunity. So when Gummy gets on Binance, this is all hell's going to break loose. But we are basically 2 days away, or one, depending on when you're watching this, 2 days away from gummy being staked. So, I think the price of gummy is going to go up. It's going to shoot up. So, good to see that they're still, they're doing a lot to push this project forward. So you can tell that I'm big on gummy because how transparent it is, and they actually look what they're actually doing. They're actually doing the bringing this on centralized exchanges, spending money and getting this out there long term. So that's why I'm really bullish on gummy. I really like it. So hopefully, I see gummy as a long term play, and I see it that it can go into multiple billions. And like I'm only a relatively small bag holder. I'm not a big influencer, and I don't have more gummy than there is an exit liquidity. Unfortunately, this is not the case with everyone else, because not with gummy, but I'm talking about this is how people are getting manipulated. So you've got to find a project that it's totally transparent, like gummy. You know what I mean? And if you, in my opinion, it's probably the best project right now. So just hold, because I think big things are coming with gummy. The price is down actually. It's 9 cents, 9.5 cents. So yeah, I reckon it's a really good time to buy. Again, I'm not a big influencer, and I don't hold big bags, and I don't. My bags are I can easily sell. So yeah. Okay, so let's just go to the bad news. So you might know. Okay, so let me just go back to this one here. Yesterday I talked about this one here. It's called CRODIE, and CRODIE is on Solana. So it's on Solana. Let me have a look. And this one was actually I've got to get the actual proper one, because there's so many different. So the reason why I'm talking about this one is because I talked about it yesterday, and it pumped like crazy, simply because everyone was getting into it, and not because of me. It's because the person that was talked about it was pumping the coin, and then other YouTubers picked up on it. So I actually got into this, and I still made a profit, but it's down now. I sold everything. Okay, I completely sold out of this, and I didn't really make much at all, because I got into it pretty early, but then I sold. It pumped, and I held my bags because I was going to hold this long term, but then it pumped, and then it started to pull back, and it's starting to pull back now. And the reason being is because there's a big influencer, and it's called Crash Trading. He has like nearly 100,000 subscribers, and he does this what do you call it, thing very similar to on his YouTube channel. He basically does memecoin calls, right? And he basically called this one a while back, right? Which was a good call. And but what he's actually been doing, and let me just what he's actually been doing. The real story is he's not what he's made out to be. All right, which is quite disappointing, to be honest. So this is him here, right? So he has a YouTube channel, and he's got this. So what he does is memecoin trades, but now he's getting exposed because if we go back to let's have a look. This is I'm using what do you call it? Freaking restream, and it's just a pain in the ass. So what happened with crash trading is, he's been pumping CRODIE, but then now I sold all my bags after I found this. But before this, what happened was he was let's have a look here. I'll do this one here. Well, so Stan Crypto, he's been he's actually quite. I like him. He's pretty much straight up guy. And he called he basically exposed Lady Crypto and tons of these KOL key key influencers. Oh, jeez, I can't remember what call. I can never remember. But anyway, and Satoshi VM came out, right? And the person that ran Satoshi VM, the actual person behind it, got like 200 influencers. They pumped the shit out of the coin. They paid these influencers to keep on shilling it, and it was a scam. They had no tech behind it, right? So Standard Crypto called out Lady Crypto and said she was nothing but a scammer, and heaps of other people, right? So now he's talking that Brett is like what he just said, being manipulated, and it's being bought up by tons of big people that have the large supply, and they're just dumping, right? And one of them is Crash. So he talked about Crash in this video, right? When he talked about Crash in this video, well, the price of Brett actually dumped like big time. If you go and have a look at the market on Brett, it dumped 30% in a day. And the reason being is because he brought out this video and exposed crash trading. It had this huge dip. Let's just go and have a look at the seven days. But it dumped like 37% in a day. See, have a look at this. This is 1 month of crash of Brett. Can you see how it's slowly going down? It's because they're selling. They're selling off, right? The big bag holders are selling this off, but what they're doing is they're telling the opposite. So what happened was, so Stan Crypto talked about this. Brett dumped 30%, 37% or something in 1 day. So now, Crash, let's have a look. Where is he? I think it's, I've got so many bloody windows open here. Where is it? But yeah, so here it is. Yeah. So then now he's like he already bought CRODIE, So that's another coin that he's been pumping and shilling. And if you go and watch his videos, you'll see that his the CRODIE liquidity was only like 800 or 900k, but his bags were like 1.8 million. See, so he owned more coins than he could actually. That liquidity was in the liquidity pool. So what he was doing is he was basically he's pumping the shit out of the coin. Why? Because then he needs to exit. His bags are bigger than the exit liquidity, and that's what he did with Brett, right? So what he did was the same with Brett. He's basically been pumping the shit out of it, and then what this came out like literally yesterday, last night, right? Let me just get rid of this one. All right. So Handsome Finance, he's kind of like a funny guy. He's like a stand-up comedian. He's actually a stand-up comedian. He's been in crypto for about 7 years, and he uses this. Part of his YouTube channel is basically he goes and finds these wallets that people have, and he looks at them, and this is all public addresses. So anyone can do this, but he just does videos on them. So what he basically did was he said that crash trading. Crash trading is saying buy Brett. Wow. And he shows their wallet, like his wallet, saying, "Look, I haven't sold." And Handsome Finance went in and basically exposed this crash trading guy because they're selling. He sold like 5 million Brett. So, hang on, let me just play a video. He's quite a funny dude. He talks about dating, that's his thing, and he's a stand-up comedian, and he's quite funny actually. So here he talks about. I won't go through this whole video. Basically, talks about his the amount of Brett he has, right? Coins and Brett he has, but he can't. This is just paper money, right? It actually is tokens. This is crash trading one of his wallets, right? So what he's doing is he's showing this and saying, "Look, I haven't sold. But when when Handsome Finance looked into all his wallets, they were selling like crazy, and this is exactly what Stan Crypto, the other guy I just showed you. So basically, what he's saying is BS. Crash trading. Don't like. You've got to know that these influencers, like when they have such large wallets, they can't cash out their liquidity. They can't cash out their tokens. There's not enough liquidity, right? So what crash trading is doing, he's pumping the shit out of Brett so then he can exit. And he's got like 5 million that he wants to exit. But he needs more people to come in because the liquidity of Brett is only like 2 million or 2.5 million or something like that. You can go and check the stats. So he's got like nearly 100,000 subscribers. So what he's doing is pumping the shit out of Brett so then more people will buy it. Then he can exit. Right, so when he shows you these big wallets, hey, I've got $5 million. No, you can't exit, dude. So this is quite funny. What he did, Handsome Finance, the way he found his wallets was he went to his NFT. Right, this is an NFT collection, right, which crash trading uses, and there's a reason why that he doesn't show his face. Any of his stuff that he shows, his Twitter live streams, his channel on YouTube. He doesn't show his face. Now, if you want to see my face, and just go to my Facebook profile. Okay, I've been online for about 2016. It's just that this channel, the reason why I don't show my face on this channel is because it's so much easier to make videos and edit them. It's just a pain in the ass to make videos. It takes like hours. All right. But yeah, you guys know me on Facebook, right? I in fact, even if you join my Patreon, you'll see all my videos, who I am. You know what I mean? It's just so much easier to just pump these videos out without doing you have to sync it. It's just a pain in the ass when you have to edit it. It takes hours. But anyway, so he's pretty funny. It's Handsome Finance found this dude's wallet by the NFT he purchased. Right, went into OpenSea, found the actual this NFT because there's only one of them. Then tracked the wallets. It's ingenious. But yeah, so yeah, basically they're just manipulating Brett big time because he tracked the wallets, and you have to watch this video. It's like 20 minutes long, but it's to get an understanding of what is happening. He lays it out like it's pretty self-explanatory on what's happening. Okay, there's no way he can deny this, and he's simply using. I'm talking about Crash here. He's simply using his influence and normies that have no clue what the hell's going on as exit liquidity, because he can't get out because he's got like 5 million in Brett. He can't just cash this out. He can't cash this. See, he found his what? Hands of Finance found him. It's so funny. It's so funny, man. How he did it. It's so funny. Then he tracked him from this wallet, connected to all the other wallets. But if you have a look at all the wallets he has like tons and tons of wallets. These are the wallet. Oh, got a lot of ads. But you can see this. See, this is how this is all these are all the wallets and transactions attached to Crash, right? So there's tons and tons of manipulation going on, and it's not pretty at all, because these big influencers they're manipulating. Stan Crypto brought out Brett first, right? Manipulated Brett. That dumped 30%, 37% in a day. And now Handsome is exposing the same guy. Like this is not just attacking Crash, it's actually real data. You can't deny this on chain. So you just got to be very careful who you follow. In my opinion, some of the calls that he's made have been good, and I'm talking about Crash here, and but what he's clearly doing with Brett is manipulating his followers, and that's why I sold all my CRODIE, because when he started pumping the shit out of CRODIE, his wallet was the same. He had like 1.8 million in CRODIE, but he can't cash out because the liquidity in CRODIE was like 800k. So he couldn't cash out. He can't cash out his CRODIE. So he's doing the same thing. He's pumping the shit out of CRODIE to then use it as people come into CRODIE as exit liquidity. That's his whole game, right? And then now with Brett, obviously he's been doing this with him and his buddies for a long time to pump the shit out of Brett because he needs exit liquidity. That's the problem with these meme coins. They're not big enough. But he doesn't want to dump these coins fast enough to drain the liquidity. So he's just slow bleeding it out. And when he dumped Brett, he did like 5 lots of 1 million Brett at a time. That's when you can see it all on chain. And this is when I'm pretty sure that's when Stan Crypto was talking about it, right? When they dumped, right? Because this happened like last week. So this person here doesn't show his face. I would be very careful of following this guy. He has nearly 100,000 subscribers. So if he was doing with BTC, I wouldn't really give a shit because he can't move the market. Right? He cannot move the market, but he can do it with meme coins because the market cap is small enough. See, so with 100,000 subscribers, let's just say only 5% came in and bought. So that's 5,000 buyers came in and bought like CRODIE. That would move the needle massively. It would pump the shit out of it. See, so that's why he is he does it with memecoins, because he can move the market. It's small enough. So this is the biggest thing. He's saying the only issue I have with him is he's saying one thing and doing another, and that's not cool at all, because he's kind of just using everyone as liquidity, exit liquidity. So who was another person that, you know, who famously did this and would get on live streams and say something and then and dump on everyone else? And you might know this guy here, Alex Mashinsky. He would famously get on his live streams when Celsius Network was running, and then he would say, you know, hold your Celsius. But then when they looked at his wallets after everything came out, he was actually selling. So he would get on live and literally lie and say that, you know, guys, hold your tokens. You know, we've got to band together and hold. And he would actually already have he already sold that morning, and he would do the thing in the afternoon. So these people, they're manipulating you. This is how they're making money, because when you buy, they sell. This is the whole game that he's playing. Okay. So I would just take this guy with a grain of salt. For me, he's lost all credibility. He's full of shit. I'll sold on my CRODIE. But you can still follow him and use his calls to make money, but just know that he's manipulating you, okay? He's manipulating you. And don't buy bread. Just get out of bread, because it's been, like, there's, when Stan Crypto did his video, there's basically, like, top bag holders are like 80% own 80% of the supply, and it's this guy. It's Crash. Him and his buddies hold 80% of the supply, right? And they're pumping the shit out of it so they can exit. And this is what Stan Crypto exposed, right? So he's been exposed 2 times now. Once with Stan Crypto, right, which was last week, and then now with Handsome Finance, who tracked all his wallets and basically on-chain data, and found out that he was just manipulating, saying one thing while he was selling. So, in my opinion, he's done his dash. He's manipulating his followers, and there's just normies out there that are just oblivious to the fact that they don't know how this crypto works, how crypto works. They don't know about this exit liquidity. They don't know that all the manipulation that they're doing is at a high level, and they're hoping that normies have no clue. They get their financial advice from YouTubers, or just buy into it because they need that money to exit. All right, so yeah, look, it's the same shit, isn't it, guys? It's the same shit all the time. That's why you got to find transparent coins that are 100% transparent. I mean, Brett's going to go nowhere. It's just a scheme that has been run by these guys. Okay, I would sell your Brett. Just get out of it, because you're your exit liquidity. And CRODIE, like I said, I promoted CRODIE. I didn't promote it. I just said I bought it, right? And it pumped. But it's exit liquidity for this guy. You are exit liquidity for this guy, because even in his videos, he clearly showed that he had like 1.8 million of CRODIE, and he couldn't exit because the liquidity was like 800 or 900. So his bags, he couldn't even exit. And if he dumps everything, it's going to dump and kill the coin. So that's why he needs to pump it and slowly bleed it. So then normies will come in and then just buy this, right? And slowly bleed it off. But Stan Crypto exposed him on Brett, and now Handsome Finance has exposed him on Brett as well as other coins. So it's not good, guys. It's just you just have to be super careful on who you follow. Like even my videos, don't even just take my like. I even tell people, don't even take my videos. Like just listen to other people. Don't just like listen to me. Even though I've been in crypto since 2000 and what 2016, earlier than that, but I really got into it 2016. But I see this shit all the time. You know what I mean? And a when you see like an influencer that has influence, that has a big following, and is pumping the shit out of a coin, it's not normal. Like there's the dynamics are not real. You know what I mean? It's they have the biggest bag and they're pumping the shit out of it. You know, it's not organic. It's not like BTC. You can't game BTC unless you hold a shitload of it. Okay, like MicroStrategy could manipulate, not manipulate, but they could move the market. And same with Grayscale. Grayscale sold a ton of BTC, and then they dumped the price of BTC to 60. That's who sold. They sold like a shitload of it, 5,000 more, even more. I think that's what partly was the reason why BTC dumped, because Grayscale dumped heaps of BTC in the market. So with these meme coins, you can easily manipulate them. So just be very careful, guys. Just be very, very careful. But yeah, bit of a Debbie Downer today. But you know, I wanted to get that out as soon as possible after seeing Handsome's video, and then I just like, no, there's no way that I'm holding CRODIE, and I talked about this yesterday, so that's why I'm making the video today. ASAP, if you're holding CRODIE, I sold all my bags. I would get out, because you know you're getting manipulated by this guy. You are getting manipulated by Crash. He needs you to hold so he can exit. And he even showed all these bags with CRODIE. You are becoming his exit liquidity. Don't trust this guy. Do not trust Crash. Do not trust him. He's full of shit, and the reason why is he is exposed by Hands and Finance by saying on his videos publicly, I am holding my Brett, when on multiple other wallets they were selling it. All right, so he's saying one thing, doing another, just like our little friend Mashinsky, who hopefully will get locked up for a long time, just like FTX. These bad actors need to be exposed at crypto, and they will. They will all get exposed because they think they're smarter than everyone else, but they're not. They will get exposed, and Stan Crypto exposed him, and so did Handsome Finance, which is good to see. I would recommend. I like Handsome as well, because again, if you follow Stan and you follow Handsome, they have good content, and they're like trying to do the right thing. But also, like, you know, don't just follow them 100% religiously. Like anyone, don't just follow someone. Don't become a fanboy of them. Just understand that, you know, they have an agenda. Everyone has an agenda, and just take everything with a grain of salt. You know, get a second opinion. And but I think these guys are the good guys. I do like Stan, because he exposed Lady of Crypto, and his videos blew up like months back, you know, on Satoshi VM. So he was exposing back then, and now. So I wouldn't say they're like CoffeeZilla. They're not like CoffeeZilla, but they are trying to clean up. They are trying to clean up crypto, and that's why I like his channel, because he's trying to clean it up. There's so much shit in crypto, it's not funny. So I do like them that way. So follow them, Stan Crypto, and follow Handsome, because they do have good content. Handsome was launched a Memecoin recently, and it blew up. Yeah, he probably had bags as well, but he tells you straight up. He tells, look, you've got to make money, you've got to sell, but how you do it is that's the issue, and that's the problem we're having with our little friend Crash. He's saying one thing and doing the other, and that's just a scumball act. I do not like that at all. You're just manipulating people, you know. But anyway, it is what it is. You got to get these bad actors out of this space, because there's nothing but scumbags. check out our token, our community token. It's called Buddy, and you can also get your hands on some free Solana just by spreading the word. And we've got our community coin, which is going on. Let me hang on, wrong one. Yeah, our community coin, and you can win some Solana here. We've got so far 496 entries. Awesome. So you know, join our competition. You can win some Solana. All you need to do is follow, like, retweet, all that sort of jazz. Join our YouTube channel. Subscribe to this channel, and also join our Telegram and join Twitter. You know, all the usual stuff that you do for everything else. And you can win some Solana and help this push us forward with community coin Buddy. All right. So check it out. Yeah, look, it's not nice, it's not pretty, but the more knowledge that you gain in crypto and understand that you're being manipulated at some point, as long as you know this, then you can make better decisions, in my opinion. And when you get in coins that have the big bag holders control it, like, they know this, that's why they do it, because they want to make money off your ass. And when you're in a situation like that, you've got to get yourself out of that situation. That's why I dumped CRODIE, and I would not touch Brett, because they are being manipulated right this minute by this guy here, and his friends. Who knows? I mean, Stan Crypto said that Andrew Tate was also involved in this. I mean, these guys, they have, like, Andrew Tate has tons and tons of money that he could just basically, you know, to a point where they can manipulate this. You know what I mean? They don't give a shit. They're using their influence for not good, in my opinion. All right. So yeah, the more you know about crypto, the better off you're going to be, because you will not get screwed over. Maybe I might just go and have a look at YouTube. Actually, sorry guys, I can't see the comments. So if you're watching this on YouTube, leave a comment on YouTube, and I'll reply to it. Because, like I said, I'm only a small influencer on YouTube, right? So, but I'll bring it out. I'll tell people what the hell is going on, because I've been in crypto for so long. But also, I've even said to people, don't just follow me. So follow other people as well. Get a perspective of everything and make an informed decision. Don't just follow one influencer blindly, because you know you're going to be exit liquidity for this guy here. This guy. The more and more I think about it, my blood is starting to boil. After Handsome exposed him, actually Stan exposed him first, and then now Handsome is exposing him. It's really gonna get my blood boiled. These people are just like, they're rats, they're cockroaches, and I just want to squash them. But anyway, it is what it is. Okay, this is crypto. It's a wild, wild west, and you just have to take it with a grain of salt. Protect yourself. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and also recommend you go and follow Stand, and also go recommend you follow Handsome. Okay, so they're trying to do the right thing. Get these scumball people out of this crypto. But as soon as one pops up, guess what? Another one comes. It is what it is. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Leave a comment, and I'll see you guys